she changed and living a great life to he mad she outside is crazy. You wouldn't be mad if you've been asking for years for someone to be real on what they want and they say they want a family and not be in the clubs no more because it's old. Then saying they go into Houston to work and see family but end up lying and avoiding me while in clubs unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. He said, why wouldn't I be mad? She's sacrificing her son, missing school for being in the club, shaking ass. Our kids having to be stuck in her mama's house when she never communicated being in clubs. At least send the kids with the daddy and not your mama. And this has just been a lengthy back and forth between the two. But of course, it has now gotten to the internet because both of them have been open about that. So what do you think about what Dejounte had to say? And then basically him just saying this on social media.
I think what he's saying has a lot of validity to it. Let me just start there. But I think when it comes to men, you can never expect to get sympathy from the internet. The internet is just not the place to get sympathy from. I learned that. I'm new to the internet, but it's no place to be looking for a friend. It's no place to be looking for consolation, any of those words. If you're looking for compassion, you're just not going to find it in none of your comments. You might find 1 out of 10,000 comments, somebody really saying something great. But for the most part, if you're down, they're going to kick you when you're down. It's just the internet for you, and you have to know that. They need somebody to police the internet. It's just like they have police for the street. They need police for the internet. And I think one thing I would say, not to get in this business, but since it's in the public's eye, I remember who said it. You just can't turn them into housewives. It's just what is an old rule. Did you ever hear the first part of that? You can't turn blank into housewives.
Yes.
You know what it says?
Yes.
All right. And I'm not calling her that, but that's just what it comes across as in this point, that she already had a life. You tried to make her something different, but she was already in this life. So therefore, for you to get upset about her doing something that she was doing previously before you, meaning it was bad judgment on your part. It's not bad on her part.
She was a stripper?
I don't think she was a stripper. She's just also YoungBoy's baby mom.
Oh, young boy NBA?
NBA YoungBoy.
Why in the world would you do that?
You could pick the right one.
I know, but we talk. And listen, I think Dejounte.
He's a great rapper, but I definitely wouldn't.
No, I'm talking about Murray real quick on my behalf. And NBA, yeah, absolutely. I'm talking about, he has a great story. I'm talking about coming out of Seattle. You know, Jingles, that's Jingles, man. He has a great story. So one day I actually want to interview him and have him on the show about, you know, he, from what I heard, been getting money when he was 15, 16. It's a long story. That ain't the topic.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't disagree on anything what May said. I mean, if I had to take a take, that would be the exact take that I take. But you know how to think about this, right? And just put this in the perspective. Let's say they end up not being together and you got to talk to NBA because he with your kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On certain weekends. So, I don't know, man.
And that's why you can't take a woman after certain guys, because you don't want to have to deal with that person. For you to take her on, you're taking on her, him, his crew, all of that. And I don't think women think about that, like who they get pregnant by. Like that is a deal breaker for especially elite guys or any guy that is of any type of value. That's a definite deal breaker.
100% correct. I just don't understand. And it seems like it's a trend. Like, I'm not accusing Murray of this, because like I said, I genuinely don't know him, but because of Jingles, I understood his story, and hopefully we're talking. I'm not accusing him what I'm about to say, but I just don't get. And
I don't want to line step, but I know exactly what
I just can't get niggas leftovers. Like, what do you get out of that? Like, yo, Cause niggas, and I don't mean females. I don't mean the baby mom. I don't mean disrespect you saying
And
left
how do you promote it?
Yeah,
like, how do you go further than they went with it?
Right, and I just don't understand it, man. Like, cause you know why? You know why? Niggas will be like, you know that so-and-so baby mom with, and be happy about it.
And feel like he did something big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And in our day, you would sleep with her, but you wouldn't marry her.
Yeah, not at all. And not only just sleep with her, unless you have beef with that nigga, we're not going to the club together neither, or to dinner. If I'm boning you on the low or boning you because you was with a nigga, cool. But as far as me going out with you, you already been with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it.
It's a permanent setback. I look at it as a permanent setback.
I just don't get it. Like, so I'm not married, I just don't get the niggas talking about, yo, you know that so-and-so old joint.
And how do you
I don't get it.
How do you expect better is what I don't understand. Like, once you know a person is one way, to me, that's who they are. And if they're gonna prove themselves different, let them prove themselves with someone else. I really think I need to start doing counseling for NBA players and athletes, because if you can't see the writing on the wall, it doesn't matter you made all this money, you giving all your money back to the hood.
And my last statement is salute to her and the rest of y'all. Y'all know who the bone. Pause. Y'all picked them out, right? Y'all picked the niggas with the $200 million contracts. You picked the niggas who number one on the charts all time. Yo, you gotta salute them, man. I'm gonna stop making it about the niggas and start making it about them. And gotta give them props, bro.
Yeah.
You got to.
They casing niggas better than robbery.
Yeah. The case out is crazy,
it's
yo.
like, yo, you thought about such and such? No, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's
he just signed for 120.
Yeah, 120. And then not only that, murder.
You like red bones.
Yeah. And then how do you line yourself to be there? Like, nah. So listen, I know where they go after the game.
And just eating at the bar.
Yeah, you just have
oh, this is my first day here.
Yeah.
Word.
Exactly.
Mine too.
Yeah. And
man.
Then from that to go raw, then not just go raw to not pull out.
And then don't know if it's yours is crazy.
Yeah.
If you're ever in a situation and you don't know if it's yours, you already lost, bro.
And I'll say this last, I don't know if you got something else to say, but I'll say lastly is to piggyback off of what May said earlier. You better off not saying nothing. The internet is not gonna help, bro. They love when you down. They actually get a kick out of it. And the more they can irk you, the more that they will. Second, that's first. And lastly, when it doesn't matter when you're a guy on the internet, you're gonna lose even if you're 100% right.
Yeah.
You could be 1,000% right. You're gonna lose when it comes to the internet because girls are gonna find a reason to stick together with girls. You could
no matter what the reason is.
No matter what the reason is. You could sit there and a girl could get caught cheating with 3 niggas. They got a nigga. And her friends or the internet be like, well, you don't know what he did to her.
But that made her have
to do that. Don't go to the internet. You're not going to win when it comes to female and male problems. It's just not going to happen. They'll find a way.
Yeah, definitely prayers up for them because Murray seems like such a great guy, and for him to even be in a place where he thought to redeem her, I think was great. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, from a humanitarian place. But I'm gonna tell you what my mother used to tell me: she gonna have to learn with somebody else. You're not gonna be the one to bail her out. And most women feel that way.
I'll just add because
hold on. That's true, man. But what about that joint? You know, I ain't gonna say her name, man. Almost had me ready to kill her. Well, you know, God bless your mom and mama. All that. Murder had a girlfriend one time.
She wasn't my girlfriend. Kill her.
When
I was in the house.
Huh?
I was in the house.
What you mean?
Go ahead, finish.
You can tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. Murder had a girlfriend one time.
Yeah.
He broke up with her, but she stayed cool with his moms and his boyfriend and his family. And we used to come in there, and she would be in there, and I'd be so mad at Murder. Be like, yo. I say, yo. And when I'm about to say it's not right, but I'm like, it's mad stairs. If you want, just let me know.
Man.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Mace broke up with the girl. She said, yeah, all right. I'm cool with the family. And we used to come in the house and she would be there and I would be so mad, man. I didn't know what you was alluding to, but I was alluding to that. That should have me pissed off about that. You handled that very well as possibly as anybody I can know can handle that situation. I was losing my mind and it wasn't even my girlfriend.
You can't redeem everybody. You just can't.
You can't. I'll just add, because the whole situation, just even being public to begin with, it just sucks, I think, for both of them. Because I'm like, he has so much upside. He's a really good player and he's hurt right now. So I know he's probably just going through a lot in general. And then her, I didn't realize how young, at least young to me, how young she is. She's 25. So I'm just like, they both clearly just didn't see.
How old is he?
I think he's like 28, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
29.
what I'm saying is this, like, and I don't mean this towards anybody of my past or anything like that, but just as you learn in life, if the way a thing start is normally how it ends. Yeah. So it's like when a person is troubled or a person has a lot of problems, you can't evade that there'll be troublesome with you or there'll be a problem with you. You can't just wipe that away and think because you have money or you bring them into a better situation. No, now you're just a nigga with money. Now you're just a whatever with money. So I don't think like the money changes that. I think people really need therapy. They really need psychology, all of those things. And that you bringing them to a better environment doesn't change that.
Yeah, I agree with that too. But I also think on the other end, for some people, it does work out really well. You just don't expect it to happen to you because there are some people like, and this is not at them. I'm saying that there are some people.
Name 5.
I cannot go
Give
down
me
the list.
3.
I cannot go down the list of 5, but I will use an example. I'm not gonna go through.
You don't got 3.
I will use an example to me that looks. I mean, granted, this is on the outside, so you don't know what people are going through internally. It looks great, and it worked out for them because, like you guys were saying,
started out crazy.
Some people, I'm not gonna say it started out crazy, but it didn't work out, and they moved on to somebody else, and then it ended up being great for all of them. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, but when you work like Murray has worked to get to this level, it's almost like you're bringing her to another level. Like there's a player that brought her to another level. There's a rapper that brought her to another level. And what I'm seeing in society is like just dating to find the next guy. It's really like the woman is not with you to be with you. She's with you because you're gonna make her visible to this guy, and then this guy makes you visible to this guy, and it keeps taking the person up. And it's almost like you're dating on people's lives, and it's crazy that guys are letting that happen.
So many different angles. Let us know in the comments down below what y'all think. Because like I'm saying, sometimes it does work out. A lot of the times it doesn't. It's not a similar situation. That's not what I was thinking. It's not a similar situation, but like, for example, Ari started with G Herbo and now Ari's with Moneybagg Yo, but they are all in unison and have a great co-parenting relationship and it worked out really well for them. But that does not happen to everybody is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't use that.
I would though, because that's what I'm saying. For some people, it works out really well and there's no drama, no beef,
no, because Ari was already kind of lit though. That's different.
So is Sierra.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ari was already lit, so you can't use that. And Ari was already a go-getter. Ari didn't become a go-getter. But it also depends what you define as being lit, because also on this end, like, it depends. Because, like, Dejounte's girl also was, like, that's why I said it depends. Like, she was, like, on Instagram. A lot of people knew her doing the modeling thing. So I'm like, it really depends on the situation.
To be honest with you, I don't know nothing about it. I
don't want to turn this into whatever that young lady name is. I'm just saying, I'm I'm speaking to everybody about the concept, not the person.
But
So
what stats
don't
said,
hit me up with that.
yeah, like I said, no disrespect to none of these ladies at all. Just giving our opinion. But the stats said that's that's another thing, yo. And that's a good point. I don't know her and I never seen
Right.
her.
Yeah.
I still don't, I'm just saying. But that's another thing. Nigga, because you gotta think, certain basketball players, and we live in a numbers game. Is he verified? How many followers he got? How many Facebook friends he got? How many Instagram followers he got? Da da da. Now, if you're a basketball player and the chick got more followers than you may be open off her.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know so-and-so, she got 8 million followers. Da da. And he may only have 900,000 followers. Now he's amazed
Mhm.
Yeah.
because, like I said, I don't know. I'm just saying, I've seen that.
Yeah. Not
I've seen
regarding this situation, but that happens a lot. Like a lot of the times too, especially because that's the thing about numbers. Like all of that to
Yeah.
me is fake because a
No.
lot of girls like will have more because of course a lot of men are lusting and they're getting more followers. And then sometimes, like you said, literally an NBA player would be like, oh shoot, she lit. Like, let me
Like-
go see whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
like
a
my-
two-way player.
Like my
yeah.
man, I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all know him. He said he only for females with less than 20,000 followers because they probably got low self-esteem. He said if they got more than 20,000, he don't even holler at them. He like his joints with low self-esteem.
That was crazy.
I'm just,
And-
you can't make it up, man.
And instead, I want
Just
to
the messenger.
clarify
Yeah.
clarify something to you. When you think of, because I wanted to say this, shout out to people like Ari, shout out to people like Keisha,
Sierra
I can say
too,
her
it wasn't
name.
no
Shout out to Sierra. But I'm also talking about the Keishas and the Aris. Even though I'm far removed from that,
Yeah.
I could see women that actually make the guys they're with better.
Yeah.
So I think it's a total disrespect to the Aris and the Keishas that took guys and made them better than what they are. Not they became better off the guys. Two different type of women.
Yeah, for sure. All I'm gonna say is y'all gotta find the right one for you. Hope they figure
Yeah.
it out because again, this is just our commentary based off what they've shared from the internet. So let us know y'all's comments and thoughts down below. But that is all the time that we have for today. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, it is what it is.
The internet is not the place to look for compassion. Write that one down and remember it before you post anything when you're mad. And you can't turn certain people into housewives is going to live in the comments section forever after today. That's not us saying it first, but we said it today, so it's ours now. The follower count deal breaker theory, though, genuinely didn't expect that one. Somebody out here avoiding women with more than 20,000 followers on purpose. That's a strategy nobody saw coming. But real talk, not everything is a ladder. Shout out to the ones who actually built with somebody instead of climbing off them. That distinction matters, and we're not letting the cynical take be the only take today. Next episode, we got more relationship breakdowns coming, because apparently this is where the internet lives right now. And honestly, we're here for it. Drop a comment. Is silence really the smartest move for men online? Or is that just giving up? Tell us what you really think. Like the video. Subscribe. As always, it is what it is.